Hello, welcome back. Okay, that was a ton of material that we went over in all those lectures, and I'm very excited to hear all about what everyone does with all of this information and what kind of virtual assistants you will all become. Make sure you keep in touch with me for sure, because I would love to hear all about what's going on, and I think it's really important that we all support each other, and I would love to know what happens on your journey. So let's go over a little bit about what we just talked about for this course, just to get a little overview, and I'll add a few more tidbits in as we finish up and conclude the basic virtual assistant course. So we went over the services that you can provide as a virtual assistant. We talked a lot about branding yourself. We talked about getting organized. We talked about marketing to ideal clients, and we talked about finding the perfect client for you. And when I talk about doing your dream client, finding your absolute dream client, what does that mean for you? Let's, take a minute, think about what your absolute dream work situation would be and go for that person. When you're branding yourself and marketing your services, maybe have that person in mind, give them a name, give them a business, make up a person, manifest that client. And I hope for you that you can make that happen in real life, because if you can and you can enjoy the work that you do and get rewarded for it, that's everything. So I'm hoping for all of you that you can find your dream client or find 5 of them and run a very successful business. This is entirely possible. You can turn this into anything from a little side hustle to a full-on business. So if you believe in yourself and you stay self-motivated, then I know that you can do it. Some of the things that I wanted to mention that has helped me along the way after I went through and did all of the basic foundation work, which is what we just talked about in the prior lectures. Build a network. Build your network and build your relationships. Don't let those fall by the wayside. If you connect with people on Facebook or you connect with people on Instagram, which are the 2 social media platforms that have really worked for me for finding clients, make sure you follow up with people, keep in touch. If you have any advice for them, pass it on. If they have any advice for you, take it gracefully. Building these connections and these relationships is really important in this work. You never know where they'll lead. One thing that I did was I joined a local Toastmasters group, which, if you know Toastmasters, they're a wonderful group. They're all about learning how to be a public speaker and being a little more, graceful in your own speaking and how to get your thoughts together, which is very helpful in this business. And I actually ended up with a couple clients from that group. So, join some groups locally, join some groups online, virtually, in person, everything you can find. Get yourself out there. And don't be afraid to learn a few new skills. This course is all about being a basic virtual assistant and using the skills that you already have. But just the same, don't be afraid to get out there and learn a new skill. I've mentioned Trello a lot on this in this course. That's a fantastic program, a fantastic tool to use. And if you become really versed on Trello, then you can use that with clients or even teach clients how to use it. Also, Canva, wonderful system to learn how to use, and anything else you can think of. There's a place to learn how to do it, and all you need is the time and energy to learn the new skill. Learn about yourself in this process too. Don't be afraid to, open up a little and learn a little about what motivates you, what keeps you actively seeking more work, and what kind of virtual assistant you are right now, what you would like to become. Go and do the growing, do the learning, and enjoy the ride. And, think about what it is about you that makes you stand out. Everyone has unique personality traits that help them stand out in a crowd. What is it about you as a virtual assistant that, makes you stand out to a client? What special service do you provide? And I don't mean special service as in, program that I mean special service as in, are you really kind? Do you really always follow up? Are you the person that gets back to people within 5 minutes? What is your special service about you? What are the special things about you that a client is going to appreciate? Just those basic personality traits that we talked about and developing your business personality, it all matters, and it's all going to be important to future clients. your personal brand, which is the trending way to describe your reputation right now, is really everything. You want to be recognizable, you want to be memorable, and you want to be memorable for the right things, for being responsible, for being on task, for being quick to respond, to being timely, to being, having impeccable work. Make sure you're focused on your personal brand, your reputation, because that to everyone who's looking to hire you will mean the difference between you and maybe the 4 or 5 other virtual assistants that are vying for their attention as well. So stand out in the crowd in your own way. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. You will connect with the right clients and hopefully with your dream client. And last but not least, I will say, if you treat this like a business, it will be a business. If you treat your clients with respect and you treat it as if this is your livelihood and you give it the proper amount of respect, you leave time for it, make space for it in your life and in your day, then it will pay you back. I guarantee that if you really, really want to get out there and find clients, that you will be successful. Just stay self-motivated, stay positive, get in touch with any questions, feedback, anything, because I would love to create more courses. I would love to create more digital products. I think I've attached at this point about 12 resources to this course. Hopefully I'll add a few more. And I would love to be there for you and be someone who can help you be successful. So stay in touch. I hope you enjoyed the course, and hopefully I'll see you in more in the future. Best of luck, and go out there and be the best virtual assistant you can be. Thank you.